Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And the Eagles are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, it's Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down. Now, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
56.
Now Allen on first down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Brings up second and 18 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll go play action here with Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down. Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
To throw on second down is Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. second down throw for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down. To throw is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
Hurts again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. To the air again. Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. Again, Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return coming from the 14. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first down, it's Allen. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A loss of 11. It's second and 21 at the 33-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Alert! 56! What's that?
On play action, Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is...
And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there's a flag down on the field. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
6-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play.
15. Eagles 14.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On the ground, this is Barkley. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage very short of the first down. 4th down coming up. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bills have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A design run here for Allen. And he will get into the end zone and make this a 2-score game. The lead is now 9. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible. And we just
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
5 wide. Look out.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Now a design run. It's Allen.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
73.
Throwing is Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Hurts will try it again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but The biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Here we go.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Regular.
A design run here for Allen. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, hold. What's that?
Now a designed run. It's Allen. And sensing no escape, he gives himself up behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Middle. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. Open man left. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2. Now this looks like a design run. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Gainwell to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Look out.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now Allen on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 38 yards.
A 59-yard attempt.
And the defense has it. He works free, right side, to the 20. And he's going to be...
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena. Yeah.
One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father made way for me, feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like we drumming. I reach on my goals, like my nephew be dope. Back on the rim, riding on rims. Came in all black to that, I came back to my to that ripping off Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra, I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fighting a little, my is all. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag, I'm gone. My bag, I'm gone. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies, cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Groom for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from Sanaa. Back in my bag, and it's big as a duffel. With blessings on blessings, I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on guard. I'm back in my bag.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Buffalo. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Look out!
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. 3rd and long.
An 8-yard loss of
Alert!
It's now 3rd down.
What's that?
Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Look out!
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Allen going to throw again. Pass taken in by Shakir. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A design run here for Allen. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Cook. He slams it in there, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2.
56, 56.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2. Allen. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud going to throw right away. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 59 yards. On first down, it's Allen.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Where was he going? Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down. A big loss there. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hey, tight. What's that?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. They'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Johnson now to return. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
Wide open, middle of the field, he's got his receiver. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of...
To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are leading for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll take it at the 12. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Allen. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A design run here for Allen. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Allen on 3rd down. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston. And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Now, Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 11-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Now whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now Allen to throw on second down. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass. They take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down? I just love the creativity and what it allows when you have the skill set of a running back like this, that he can line up all over the field. In this last play, Mike, you see him line up in the slot, but he's really capable of running routes from all the different receiver positions.
And he will get into the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2. Here's a designed run. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And he'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And they will finally run him down. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now a design run. It's Allen. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Here's Allen to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Hey, tight.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. A design run here for Allen.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Alert!
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now a design run. It's Allen, and he will find the end zone and extend the lead to 5 points. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Stroud to throw here on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down a quick...
For the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Allen will throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On play action, Stroud. Downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. Fifth. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
Don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where the But to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Now Allen. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Texans 43. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Oh, go.
To throw is Stroud. And this ball incomplete on third down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. Josh Allen on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Schultz is the motion man. On first down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Stroud. Digs on the reception. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On second down, Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Stroud to throw. That one taken in. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. There he goes again. And he will score again. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. From the gun, it's Allen. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls in.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Christian Benford. They'll throw on first down with Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now Allen to throw on second down. Stretching the field is Knox. Big strides. Look at him go. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try. Now, this looks like a design run. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Schultz is the motion man. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the quick, right?
Now Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for two. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now Allen on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. And they were able to run up a big point total here. Higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance.
And then I ate, got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized, guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe, bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me? God, I need answers. Why young straight out of Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me? God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get canceled. Pinky ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my just star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. if it's me or you. He got fire, I got fire, a lot of fluid. Got away from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your VO for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a Ewing, it's hitting and glistening the movies. If it's smoking the dough, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal for myself. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get playing dirty, hit below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do the show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I filled up the crib with cars, the halls with all in all. I'm still having space. Got a particular taste, picky eater, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural do like the she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it big, then you gotta have faith. I'm in a minute, I said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I can take. But 10 when it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. We felt the fill up for real, we got rides in the back, but you know we ain't coming to play. You be up playing the States, I be up playing abroad with the mates.
Make room on my plate, I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste, I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate, we talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I won't doubt it, he won't mislead all his followers. Praying on the process, mind and spirit. Feel like I'm floating in my prime time. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in. Goodbyes, that's life. For times, for life. For life, from now, my eyes. Thank God I'm free tonight. Got God on the line, to the devil I'm fine. He always trying his best. Top of the pole, me and my bros. When the story gets told, it's gonna be BMF. Down hard, it wasn't made easy. You can't live twice. Thank God I'm breathing. You gotta go now. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in. Goodbyes, that's life. For times, for life. For life, from now, my eyes. Thank God I breathe tonight. Still no pressure, thank God I breathe. Cause I speak is what they need, I tell no lies. I'm still up top and still can't drop what they not. Yeah. Last day was filled over slaps, I guess gotta run it back. Didn't like the way that went down at the awards, I admit it turned to a beast. This that right here that get me going. After I put me a way that we killing the critics and killing the hate. Might gotta talk to a priest. The way we evolved and knock down walls.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's brought down after a short game.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Allen on 3rd and short. He puts everything behind this one. That's complete inside the 35. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And now it's 2nd down. To the air again, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Alert, alert, alert!
At the 15-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Getting out to it. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Bass now to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Rolling left, buying some time. He's run. The ball is out! And the offense recovers. They can still advance it.
Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Throwing now on first down. Allen gets this to Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Allen. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. Again, Allen to the air. Complete to Shakir. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. To throw again, it's Allen. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 4th down, Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. From the red zone now. Headed out right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any.
And he takes it into the end zone for a... down. The Bills pull out in front further, 13-zip. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Again, Daniels to the air. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
19, target, 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, off play action. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be...